Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I want to talk about transgender pregnancies. The inspiration for this video is actually Gigi Gorgeous. You probably guys know who she is, and if not, I'm gonna leave down below in the description box her YouTube channel. But okay, so she is a transgender woman, which by the way, she's very beautiful. And I believe it was 2 weeks ago, or a week ago more or less, when she made a video talking about transgender pregnancy. It's not possible for a transgender woman to have a pregnancy and carry a baby herself, at least not for now. Who knows what science is gonna lead us to. But she talks about, how she feels, with about these topics. She also explains how she feels about not being able to carry a baby herself. Of course, that this is something that a lot of different people have to, deal with. But I just wanted to mention different things that she's been talking about on the video and just give my thoughts about this subject. I really hope nobody gets offended by anything I say. I don't think anybody's gonna get offended anyway. But just in case I'm gonna say this, as a disclaimer or something, I'm really nobody to be talking about this. But I'm just saying what I feel like after watching her video, what my thoughts are on how I felt watching the video. So at the beginning of her video, she talks about, how transgender women are not able to carry a baby, which, as mentioned before, so far they're not able to, but who knows where technology is gonna lead us to in the future. But she mentions that part, and then she says that, this is something that she's always been wanting to be able to do, even if she always knew that it's something that she cannot do. But it's a moment of your life where you feel more feminine and stuff, which I'm not gonna say anything about that part, But there's something that she said also that, some people's yeah, even though you're a beautiful woman, you're a transgender woman, so of course you're not gonna be able to have kids. And that makes her feel like she's inferior to any other woman. First of all, about this part, there's so many different women in the world that are not able to have her own baby and to carry a baby that, even though I know and I understand why she feels this way, this is something it's not fair to feel for her to feel like this, because it's she is, a transgender, yes, but she's a woman anyway. No matter what's in between her legs. About that topic, also, she's at the beginning of the video, she's apologizing as well because she tells everyone that she did not have her plastic surgery, gender confirmation surgery done yet, which is something that, girl, you don't have to apologize about. This is your own business. Whatever you have in between your legs, this is only for you to you can either keep it or tell the world or whoever you want to talk about it to, but you don't have to apologize for not telling us earlier, or if you made us think at some point that you had the surgery done. It's something that you really don't have to apologize about, because it's your business was in between your legs. As mentioned, she also feels like she's less of a woman because she's not able to have her own baby, to carry her own baby. I think that many other women that are born as biological women, if I'm using the right term, are not even able to have her own babies or carry the babies. And that's about 10 women out of 100, mind you. And I also think that she probably knows and she probably feels lucky of this, but when you transition and you go through the whole thing, and you actually have the surgery done, many other transgenders are not thinking about this thing of, getting the sperm frozen or whatever. I actually remember a YouTuber who is a transgender woman as well, and then she had I don't know for how long she had to stop taking the hormones, but I remember that she stopped and she was not taking her hormones because she wanted to freeze her sperm. And in the video, she also talks about, how she didn't think about it until somebody mentioned it to her. When you're in the moment and stuff, that's what the YouTuber would say. You just want to get it done quickly. You just want to get into the hormones. You just want to feel like a woman. You want to feel the changes in your body. So for you, when you actually start with the transition, not stop and think. I think that's a normal thing that happens to a lot of different transgenders. If I were to transition ever in my life, I don't think I would think about this. And I'm a person who really wants to have kids, biological kids. I don't mind if I have to adopt or not, but I know I want to have 2 biological kids at least. And I don't think I would stop and think oh wait, I feel after you get it out of your chest that you want to transition, I don't think you think about everything. I mean, at least not everybody thinks like, oh wait, I'm gonna have kids someday in my life. I want to have kids someday in my life. Let's think about what I can do before I transition. I don't know, I just feel like it's a huge blessing that she's able to have kids of her own, like, you know, biological kids, even after she transitioned. Even if at the end they cannot have biological kids together. And even if that was their situation where they cannot have kids of you know, biological kids on their own, you can also adopt kids. And also, like, if not her partner, could also have her eggs, you know, fertilized by somebody else. And I understand, like, if she would feel scared of, okay, what if I don't feel like they're my babies? What if I don't love them as much as I would love, you know, like my own baby? You know, you have to think that there are many straight couples that are, you know, going through the same situation where they cannot have biological kids. Whether it's if it's the man or the woman that are not able to have the babies. Like, I know a couple who, they were desperately looking for a kid. Like, they were trying for, like, I think it was like over a year and a half, and they were not successful in having babies. It ended up being her who was not able to have the babies, and they tried, you know, fertilizing the babies, you know, outside of the body and stuff, and it didn't work. You know, she would keep on having a miscarriage. So at the end, they had to, like, sit down and be like, okay, we either adopt a baby or we either take somebody else's egg, you know, fertilize it with my sperm and just, you know, implement it into your body and just, you know, have our babies. They ended up having twins, which they're beautiful babies. She loves them as if they were her own. And of course it's different because she, you know, was able to at least carry the baby and, you know, have the baby and, you know, like go through the process of, like, you know, pregnancy and, like, the whole thing. Even though it was a hard pregnancy, like, she had to, like, stop working the second week after the pregnancy because, you know, like, the eggs were implemented, like, very low, whatever, I don't remember what it was, but whatever. My point is, like, having a baby, you know, through adoption or, you know, having to go through fertility treatment, no matter what, your baby's gonna be your baby. You're gonna love the baby as much as if it was your own baby. My mom has a friend who has adopted 2 kids already, and she loves them, and she goes like they're my babies. Like, no matter if I had them biologically, if I had them inside of me, like, they are my babies. And even though this is probably something that everyone knows, you know, like, of course, when you're in this situation, it's totally different. It's a totally different thing. If I were told that I cannot have my own babies biologically, like, I would be like, oh, fuck. You know, but, like, some things happen for a reason. I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. And if you are not able to have a kid biologically your own, it's because there's another kid somewhere waiting for you. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching the video, for supporting the channel. And if you liked the video, just click down below on the like button and subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to follow me on social media, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. And so yeah, just thank you so much for watching the video, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.